single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey there, Cerise here. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I have some fabulous news for you guys that my friend Joe just sent me, and I posted on Facebook, so you can copy and paste it, but I'll also be posting this in a comment. Okay, so let's read it together like always. Government measures upon entering phase 1 of COVID de-escalation. All right. These are 16 measures announced today by the President of the Republic, Danilo Medina, in relation to the crisis of the new coronavirus that affects the country. Among the provisions, the beginning of phase 1 of the de-escalation process of the preventive measures taken by the government to stop the advance of the virus stands out. These are the 16 measures as a summary of the President of the Republic's speech. So the President spoke, and this is a summary of his speech. Number 1, the state of emergency is extended and the curfew until 1st of June inclusive. Okay, so everything is going to be the same until June 1st, except starting Monday, point 2, the 18th, which is today, I think. Is it today? Oh, today's Monday, May 18th. Oh my gosh. Okay. The curfew is 7 p.m. today. All right. Okay. All right. From Monday to Saturday, from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. and on Sundays from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. I'm cool with that. I mean, Sundays, what are we doing anyway, right? And a lot of the time Sundays, there's a lot of river going on, and a lot of Saturdays. So everyone can do the river on Saturday. But it says, it looks like 5 a.m. That means we are opening up an extra hour early. Right now, the curfew, yesterday the curfew was 5 p.m. until 6 a.m. Now the curfew, Monday to Saturday, 6 days a week, is 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. And on Sundays from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. All right, those are doable hours. We can get some things done now. The de-escalation will have 4 stages. And between one phase and another, there will always be a minimum of 14 days of difference to observe the development of the previous phase. If phase 1 is not met responsibly, we will not be able to proceed to phase 2. So let's just look at that. 4 stages, 2 weeks each. So we're looking at 2 more months. That's 2 weeks. Yeah, we're looking at 2 more months of quarantine, but things are changing. And it looks like the curfew is still in place until the 1st of June. All right? So we still have a few more days. Now, Danilo, I don't know if he can ask for an extension of quarantine, but there are still phases that we have to follow. All right, so let's get to point 4. The first stage begins on Wednesday, May 20th. Companies will be allowed to operate partially according to size and number of employees. Now, it's not saying what companies yet, so let's get to point 5. Micro companies with up to 10 employees may work up to 5 of them. SMEs, 10 and 50 employees, will be able to work with 50% of their employees. Medium and large companies must operate with a minimum of 25% of the personnel in the first phase. Public sector may work with 50% of the staff. Point 6. From Wednesday, the state public transit will begin to operate. Yes! That is the Metro, Teleférico, and OMSARD. Oh, I don't know. I just assumed that meant carburetors and guaguas and public cars, but it's not mentioned that here, so I don't know. At 30% of its capacity and with the use of mandatory masks at all times. All right. 7, hours are established to avoid crowds. Yeah, I can see that. And I get what they mean by this part up here, where they say if the phase is not met responsibly, in point 3, at the bottom of point 3, that probably means that people stop wearing their masks and people start doing groups and crowds over 6. At 7 a.m., they will open supermarkets, pharmacies, the construction sector, industry, and export processing zones. Also mining and quarries, agriculture, and agro-industrial activity in ports and airports receiving only cargo transportation and ferry flights. Okay, so as of, I'm pretty sure they're still talking about the 20th. It is, let's see here. So no flights, only for transportation. At 8 a.m., the public sector will start. Okay, so at 8 a.m., everything starts. At 9 a.m., hardware stores. Yes, I can get my fridge fixed. Vehicle dealers, workshops, the financial sector. Oh, wow. Furniture and appliance stores and the service sector will open. Wednesday, guys, the 20th, things are going to be back to somewhat normal. 8, they will not be able to open educational centers, entertainment, or recreational spaces such as cinemas, theaters, gyms, artistic, sporting, and cultural events. It is also not allowed marches, rallies, caravans, shopping malls, games of chance, and the hotel sector. Restaurants will be able to continue working with the delivery modality. Okay, so restaurants are not open. They can open for delivery and pickup. 9, in all sectors, without exception, the return to work will be accompanied by mandatory protocols for prevention, distancing, and hygiene. 10, if these measures are correctly complied with and the situation evolves favorably, Phase 2 could begin on Wednesday, June 3rd. 11, maritime, land, and air borders are kept closed. Okay. 12, the support to families in the phase and stay-at-home programs is expanded during the month of June. As of June 1st, the same company may have suspended workers under Phase 1 and workers with active employment contracts under Phase 2. 14, workers in the media, restaurants, ice cream parlors, dental and cosmetic centers, private security companies, and veterinarians are added to the phase program. Oh, No Jane needs a haircut. So that sounds good. She can get it done. Okay. 15, the new PA-T program to support independent workers is announced, to whom a monthly transfer of 5,000 pesos will be made to their bank accounts. And 16, companies, there's a TikTok video of me right there. Companies will be able to settle IT/BIS on their sales on a quarterly rather than monthly basis. All right, guys, that is so good. Let's look at this TikTok video of mine.
Look at you adorable little 20-year-olds on TikTok.
Lots of fun. I'm loving TikTok. All right, guys, make sure you join my TikTok. But thank you so much for joining me all the time. I'm so happy that the phases are starting and that everything's coming together. All right, thank you for subscribing, and you can contact me personally, 829-702-7726.
Every single day, I'm gonna